dog. This shit literally just ran out like not too long ago. But you know, it just cool. I'm over here just cool. Well, shit, since the podcast, I might as well show my shit. Hold on. Man, you right. Fucking missed that.
Today on 2K TV postseason, we have a 2K TV interactive special with tons of
Playing my career, you know. This is my shit. You feel me? Badges. Luminous finisher, corner specialist, fade ace, winless range, hesitation stunner, killer crossover, pef moves size up, cool and collected, and spark plug. I don't really know what those do, but I'm just on the grind.
Today on 2K TV.
About to see me go against Utah.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And coming up in just a bit, tip-off will be live from Salt Lake City as the Jazz go up against the New York Knicks. Checking out New York, it's been a very successful first half of the season for them. When the opportunity to win a ball game has been there for them, they have grabbed it over and over. Well, as we know, the value of great outside shooting perhaps never higher than it is right now. Kenny, in your mind, who are the premier shooters in the game?
I'll tell you, it's obvious that the Splash Brothers, you know, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, top two guys shooting the basketball. Kyle Korver's right up there. An undervalued, underrated shooter, Carmelo Anthony.
Stop it. You name Carmelo before you name Dirk Nowitzki, before you name Damian Lillard, before you name Kevin Durant. I'll even put Jose Calderon.
Oh, you're kidding me. Over
Carmelo? Yes, all day, every day.
Carmelo?
Assembled here at the Energy Solutions Arena in Salt Lake City, Utah to cheer on the Jazz. Looking at the last game for the New York Knicks, it was a win against Phoenix.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win because you're right. There was tremendous balance displayed. I mean, the crowd was basically stunned at how they were able to dismantle that defense.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. And New York, looking at who they got. On the perimeter, Amon Shepard and Carmelo Anthony. Porzingis is out there with Robin Lopez. And it's Houdini at the point. So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. There's the triple. Rebound, Utah. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they took on the Knicks.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. I mean, a lot of questionable, poor decisions by them with the ball. And when that happens, you can get blasted.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
And Gobert drops them both. So it's the Knicks now. 4-point game. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. No good from Houdini.
Come on, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Here's New York. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And the shot is good.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Favors. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And that one's good, Anthony.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
Exum kicks to Favors. Gobert the screen. Hayward from outside. It's good for a second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
No question, he got muscle on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of this game. No free throws, good for Houdini.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
And Gobert kicks to Hood. Back to Gobert. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's the 3. And that drops in from beyond the arc. 3-pointer from Houdini. Houdini's got 7.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Gobert with the screen on Shumpert. Hood kicks to Favors. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle, a lot of contact there. It's going to be a Rudy Gobert.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. A ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And the Jazz making a change here. Powell's checked in.
You can't let them recover their missed free throws. Lucky break for the offense.
This is it to Favors. Shot to stop the run. Again, Favors missing.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Here's Houdini. Ended by Hayward. No good from Houdini.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close. They've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Favors with the screen. Good. Gets the bucket.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Here's Houdini. 8 points for him. 1:56 left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Powell rolls it in.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Hood, the pass to Powell. Hayward against Shumpert. Favors with the screen. Hayward dishes to Favors. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
And although he doesn't quite get the block, he does get the missed field goal attempt because of his ability to alter the shot.
Well, almost as effective as a block. I mean, he made him completely change his release point, and I think that caused the miss.
And so it's New York with it. Derek Favors unable to get his shot to go. Launches it. The Knicks rebound.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here.
Terry Brooks is 76 overall with 12 bags.
Jazz trail by 15. Burks the off guard with Hayward at the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Powell. And it's Burke in at the 1. That's the group right now for Utah. Here's Powell. Hams the 12-footer. The Knicks shooting 69%, showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight.
Move the ball.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Houdini passes to Anthony. Gobert with the block. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Suns played really well. He ended with 16 points, but also came away with 5 big rebounds. this is what we've come to expect during this great run of his. Will we get another one tonight, guys?
Thanks, Doris. He had a heck of an outing that night, GA.
Yeah, he really did, Kevin. I mean, a very professional performance. Played hard every single second he was on the court.
Guys, that's what we expect from him, and he rarely lets us down, and he certainly didn't let us down that night. Looking at the game for Houdini, he's got 8 points, and he's contributed 3 points from the line, too.
And those free throws add up, guys. That is extra offense.
Dante Exum, he's checked in for Trey Burke. And New York with a change here, too. Porzingis is checked in, and the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's a second personal foul. If he gets another, it probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
Woods checked in for the Jazz. Here's Exum, and it's blocked.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those balls.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum. His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Here's Houdini. He's coming off a 16-point game against Phoenix.
And also, his assist total tells you about the job he did of keeping his head up and keeping his teammates involved.
Well, I gotta get off.